Bring it forward and take it over the left, so the Sankirtasana on this side. Right leg on top. Stretch the heels back. Rest the top leg down. Find your weight right on the tailbone. So again, shoulders over the hips. Come back to the breath, tongue in position. Inhaling through the upper molars, exhaling through the lower. Take the right arm out to the side, roll from the wrist, the upper arm, right arm behind. Left arm on top, head forward to press the head back against the forearm. The elbows out to the side, that's fine, just try to draw it in, up and in towards midline. Keep working the heels back, the top leg down, waist squares to the front. Bottom hand is pulling down on the top hand. Inhaling. To sit upright, continue to stay upright, or you can go forward with the hairline towards the knee. Try to draw that left kidney forward, tends to be a little back of the right. Exhaling fully, slowly head up as you inhale. Now leave the bottom arm where it is, leave the right arm where it is. Take the left forearm, might be your elbow, outside the top of the right knee. And you're going to turn the waist, the ribs, the chest to the right. Keep the heels working, top leg pressing down. Using the exhale to turn the waist and the ribs. Fully exhale. Inhale the waist, trunk forward. Keep the left arm where it is, releasing the bottom arm behind you. Take that on top. Bend at the wrist. Relax the shoulders. So you're relaxing from the armpit down to the hip. Straighten the legs out. Dandasana. Press the backs of the legs into the floor. Draw the tops of the feet back towards you. And we'll take hands over the tops of the feet. You can hold your big toes if you need to, or a strap. Lift the sternum. Lift the chin forward, press the legs down, inhale. Exhale, let the elbows bend, draw the hairline towards the shins. Keep pressing the backs of the legs down. As you stretch the heels forward, feel the hips stretching back at the same time. Fold deeply from the navel. Exhaling fully. Inhale, sit up. Now you're going to take your right leg back in Virasana, so roll the calf out and back so you can sit down. And then we're going to take this left leg out to the side 90 degrees. Yeah? So you're going to keep your waist turned towards the bent knee initially. And just do your best to sit down equally on the sit bones. That right sit bone might feel a bit light. Sit down into the tailbone, to the pelvic floor. Slight turn of the waist from left to right. Straight leg is sharp, top of the foot back towards you. And we're going to go the other way. So exhale first. Inhale, turn towards the straight leg. Exhale, turn the waist even beyond the straight leg so you're turning it even more to the left. Sit back into that right hip. Right sit bone. Then inhale, bring the navel in line with the knee. And then exhale to go forward. You can hold the big toe or interlace the fingers beyond the heel. As you're exhaling, just to try to draw that left kidney slightly forward. Try not to come off that right sit bone. Long, slow exhalation. Remember, with your forward bends in particular, exhale twice as long as the inhale. Then fully exhale. Inhale to sit up. You're going to turn towards that bent knee again. Take your left hand on your right knee. Turn the waist towards the right knee. And then we're going to lean the side body, so that left side waist over the left leg. And then the right arm follows. Try not to take the hand down in front of your face. Try to keep it up. So maybe you just stretch up from the waist to the fingertips. If you hold the foot from the little toe side, the elbow should bend up, so that the waist stays open. It's not collapsed like this. Yeah, you have to lean the spine back, head back. Keep that top waist nice and open. The shoulders should be stacked. So whether you hold the foot or not is inconsequential if your shoulders aren't stacked. Better to have the arm just up. Watch the head doesn't collapse either, so you've got to press that left ear upwards. Press the right side of your head up towards the arm. Exhaling fully. Slowly releasing. Inhale, press down through the straight leg hip. And it's good. We're going to change legs, so straighten that right leg out. Take the left knee back. Roll the calf out and back. And then take the leg out to the side. Sitting in both hips equally, just turn to face that bent knee, so you're turning to your left. And just using the opportunity to really sit down into that left hip. So you want to feel the outer thigh, outer hip is reached. releasing down. Straight leg firm, press the back of the leg into the floor, top of the foot towards you. And we're going to turn slowly towards the straight leg, and even slightly beyond the straight leg to the right. I can use the back of that left wrist against the knee to turn my waist more to the right. And then slowly inhale, bring the navel in line with the straight leg. Folding forward over the straight leg, holding the big toe maybe. Drawing that left kidney forward on the exhalation. So here's a good place to work with Uddiyana again. So navel to the spine on the exhalation. Hold the grip on the navel, the pelvic floor. Inhale between those 2 points. Relax it on the exhale. Fully exhaling. Straight leg firmly pressing down as you sit up, inhale. Return back towards that left knee. Right hand on the left knee. Sit back into that right hip a bit more. And then you're going to just start to lean over the right leg. Keep sitting back into the right hip as you lean over it. And then the arm comes last. Just keep it either straight up, extend from the hip to the waist to the wrist. If you can reach the little toe side of the foot, the elbow bends back up, head back, and don't let the head collapse. Keep the left ear lifting up towards the top of the arm, or the underside of the arm. And bring your breath into that left waist. Couple more. Follow the exhale to empty. Then slowly press down through the straight legs. Come up, inhale. And you're going to straighten that left leg out, the side and right, so feet together. Now, so we're going from Paschimottanasana to Ananta. So you're going to be lying on your side and on your back, so have space behind you. Stretch your legs out in front. Dandasana to begin. Reaching out of the waist. Both side waist now should feel nice and long, hopefully. Inhale. Exhale, extend over the legs. Hands over the tops of the feet. Or you can interlace the fingers beyond the heels. Head down. Paschimottanasana. Use the exhale. Follow the navel back to the spine. Slight hold on the navel, inhale behind, below the navel. Exhaling as you relax it. Fully exhale. Keep the legs working, pressing down as you sit up, inhale. You're lying back on your left side, so slowly, left arm back, shift the hip slightly back. Make sure you lengthen the waist all the way to the armpit. Trying to keep the shoulder in line with the hip. Bend the elbow, hands just above the ear. Now keep the heels stretching away from the hip. Little more weight on that frontal hip bone. Left frontal hip bone. Take a little more weight. Keep the bottom leg working, so keep the sacrum moving in. Left leg firm and straight as you bend the top knee, pausing and hold the big toe. The top hip tends to go back here, so you've got to bring the knee slightly forward at the hip. Keep the bottom leg working as you bring the knee towards the shoulder, the head. And then very slowly straighten the leg. Head looks up last. As you're exhaling, relax from the armpit to the hip. As you're inhaling, work the legs firmly. Couple more. Then slowly, as you bend the knee, keep hold of the big toe, you're going to lie on your back. Left arm down on the left leg, slowly straighten the right leg up again. Need a strap, grab it. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lift the head. Reach down with the left hand. Pull back with the right. Press down through the lower back, the kidneys. And inhale the head down. Exhale, bring that right leg to meet the left. Feet together, legs straight, palms together at the chest. So now you've got to come up to go back down again. So inhale, slowly reach forward, press down through the kidneys, try not to bounce. Hands over the tops of the feet, Pashimo. Exhaling fully. Sitting up, inhale. Lying back on the other side, right side. Lengthen the side waist, the armpits. Keep the elbow back a little further than you think. And before you bend it, fingers pointing to the ground. Now keep the weight coming towards that right hip bone. As you bend the top knee slowly, take the big toe, pause again, work that right sacrum forward, stretch through the right heel, keep that firmly working. As you bring the knee closer to the head, the armpit, slowly straighten the leg. Head turns last. So the left arm should stay straight, don't bend the elbow. So it's not about taking the leg towards you. The leg's pretty much a little bit more than perpendicular to the floor. Press the leg away from you. As you press the leg away from you, the upper arm draws back towards the shoulder. Exhaling, relax from the hip to the waist, to the armpit. Inhaling, charging the legs. And slowly bend the knee, inhale. Roll onto your back as you exhale. Keep hold of the big toe. Right leg straight on the floor. Holding the big toe over the strap. On an exhale, lifting up. Stretch down with that left hand on the floor. Press down through the kidneys with each exhalation. So make it not just about taking the leg towards you, but take the trunk to the leg at the same time. Then inhale the head down. Exhale the leg down, feet together. Keep your legs straight and working. Press your palms beside your hips on the floor. Uttana Padasana, both legs up in the air. And reach the palms together. Fingers reach between the tops of the shins. Keep your kidneys on the floor, keep your shoulders on the floor. Work your legs straight. So when in doubt, this is a good one to work by itself. Couple more. So now if you're not working with the half shoulder stand, you can just stay with this one. Otherwise, bring your arms back by your sides on the floor. Then you're going to lift your hips off the floor. Holding the side of the hip with the heel of the hand. So you're right on the ischium. Sacrum in. Legs straight. Toes right over your eyes. Don't take your legs behind you. Weight should be on your elbows, not your neck. Your thumb should be really in contact with your frontal hip more or less. And the heel of your hand is right across the top of the hip, the ilium, the ischium. Keep lifting the sacrum in and up. Try to move the sacrum in a bit more loosely and lengthen up through the inner leg so the legs move back away from you. That's better. We'll stay a few more breaths. Keep lifting from the sacrum, inner leg. And slowly start to take the feet back behind your head. Palms flat on the floor, Halasana. If this is too strong on the spine, you can just roll down on your back and cross your legs in front of your hips. In Halasana, you're going to straighten your legs. So tops of the feet could be on the floor, or you can be on the toes. Stretch the heels back if you're on the toes, or press the tops of the feet down and work the shins away from the floor. Back of the knees should feel open. Arms straight on the ground, press into the palms, the forearms. And very slowly start to lower your spine to the floor, so upper back first. Back ribs, lower back, hips in that order. Once you get your feet down towards the floor, cross the legs in Sukhasana. Those are comfortable to come into Padmasana. Take your right leg in first. Or just cross the legs in front of the groin. You're on your back in Supta Sukhasana or Supta Padmasana. And we join the palms together like a steeple. And then lifting up as you inhale, reach between the groins. Press down through the kidneys. Good, and slowly release the hands. You can take your hands to the back of the hip, buttock flesh, press the elbows down. If you're in Sukha, your legs will already be on the floor. If you're in Padma, you can lower them. Come on to the crown of the head. Might take you a couple of attempts. You come on to the crown in Padma, you hold the big toes. In Sukha, you just let your hands rest on your thighs. Now extend your chin back, press the head into the floor. If you're not confident with your head on the floor, then you can just be on your elbows and take your head back, extend your chin back. So the principle here is to open the throat first and foremost. But be sure if you're on your head that you have to press the head into the floor to lengthen the chin forward. So you're not just taking the weight on the neck. You should get a feeling as you press the head down into the floor that the thoracic spine moves into the body and it takes more of the pressure. If you can't get that feeling, then you need to take your head off the floor. Then we stretch the back of the head towards the floor. You can lift it off the floor first if you need to. And bring the chin perpendicular to the floor. If you're in Padma, you can release the legs. And we'll bring the knees in. Interlace the fingers at the top of the shin, or middle of the shin. Pawan Muktasana. Wind releasing pose. Inhale. As you lift up, exhale. Curl the hairline in. Press the lumbar down. Shoulders relaxed. And inhale the head down. Hands to the back of the knee, just 1 or 2 rolls, forward and back. Sitting up. So we're going to sit up in Sukhasana or Padmasana. Your choice. Do the kaki breath. So we'll bring in the kaki breath 3 without any retention, and then we'll do 3 with retention. Yeah? So if you're not comfortable with retention, you just continue with the first option. So in Sukhasana, the palms are like so. In Padmasana, like so. So taking your breath in, exhale forward. Same exhale should take you back up as the chin stays in on the way up. Uddiyana as you hold the navel back, lift the gaze, purse the lips. Inhaling. Holding on the exhale. Chin in. Uddiyana. Hold the grip as you take the head up. Inhaling. Purse the lips. Exhaling. Uddiyana. Now I'm going to add the retention. You can just stick with the last 3. Inhaling. Chin in, hold the breath. Exhale to go forward. As you're coming up, chin in. Lock the chin in. On the empty, navel back, Uddiyana. Hold the grip as you lift the head to inhale. Chin in as you hold the breath in. Puraka retention, Puraka kumbhaka. Exhaling. Chin in as you come up. Richaka kumbhaka. Exhale retention. One more head up, inhale. One more kumbhaka. Holding. Then exhale. Uddiyana, chin in, hold the breath up. Then lift the head neutral, inhale through the nose. Yoga Mudrasana, hold the dominant wrist with the other hand, exhale. Relax the shoulders, relax the weight of the wrist on the hip. Keep your weight on the sit bones. Jaw relaxed. Slight contraction of the tip of the tongue against the upper palate as you inhale. Relaxing the root, the sides of the tongue as you exhale. Fully exhale, slowly coming up as you inhale. Place the palms up on the thighs of the feet as you exhale. So we do the Jade Lady. So it's keeping the head forward. We don't look now, just look straight ahead. So it'll be the left arm first. Inhale up, exhale down. So inhaling out to the side, left arm. Pausing, then exhale straight down, the left side. Past the left hemisphere, the left eye, the heart, lung, kidney, empty. To the right, inhale. Pausing. Exhale, and the right hemisphere of the brain, right eye, right throat, right lung, kidney, right ovaries, left, inhale. Pausing. Exhale, bend softly from the elbow. Focus on the center of the palm. Empty palm. Right. Inhale. Exhale. One more set. Inhale. Inhale to the right. Exhale. We're taking the backs of the wrists together through the midline. Inhale as you look up. Head neutral as the palms go up. Exhale out to the sides, behind the back. Turn the wrist. Push out. Empty. Bend the wrist, turn the wrist. Open as you inhale. Arms face up, exhale. Inhale up. Hold. Exhale. Backs of the wrist together. Up the middle. Empty. Inhale, head neutral as the palms go up. Hold the breath. Behind. Turn. Exhale as you press out. Bend. Turn. Open. Inhale. Palms up, exhale. One more. Inhale. Hold. From eye level. Exhale. Empty. Back of the wrist. Inhale. Holding. Exhale. Then turn. Inhale. Release the palms forward as you pull in. Exhale. Ball below the navel. Elbows wide. Now we'll go through the sounds with the mudras. Don't concern yourself too much about if you're still fiddling with your fingers. Just focus on the sound and the organ. So we bring the hands together. So first one is the yoni. So holding onto the ring finger, little fingers come out, middle fingers together. Spread the little fingers with the thumbs. So the sound is the chew sound and the organ is the kidneys. So focusing on your kidneys. Inhaling into the kidneys, bright blue light. Exhaling. Inhaling to the kidneys, bright blue light, virtues of stillness, calmness. Exhaling. Release any fear, any trauma associated with your kidneys. Inhale that bright blue light. Exhaling. Give, let go of any fear, any trauma. One more time, inhaling. Stillness, calmness to the kidneys. Exhaling. We move to the liver. So little fingers point up. The thumb comes to the base of the little fingers. This is the lingam. Inhaling to the liver. It's a bright green light. Sound is shh. Inhale to the liver. Kindness. Generosity. Exhaling. Emotions of anger, jealousy, releasing. Inhale, bright green light to the liver. Kindness, generosity. Exhaling. Go any anger, any jealousy, any frustration. Couple more. Give, forget. Forget, let go of the anger, jealousy, frustration. Inhaling a bright green light of kindness, generosity, forgiveness. Now we move to the heart. So we make the lotus mudra, base of the thumb, base of the wrist together, spread the fingers like a flower at the heart. Heart surrounded with bright red lights. The sound is ha, ha. Inhaling, love, joy, happiness. Exhaling. Forgive, let go of any hatred, any cruelty, any arrogance associated with the heart. Inhaling that bright red light. Exhaling. Forgive, forget, let go any hatred, cruelty, impatience associated with the heart. Inhaling that bright red light. Exhaling. Couple more in your own pace. Inhaling that bright red light of love, happiness, patience. So make the ha sound, exhaling, release, let go. Any hatred, any cruelty, arrogance. Now we're moving to the spleen. So the fingers come together. Now this one was new from last time, so don't sweat if you didn't get it just yet. So let the little fingers, the ring fingers come apart, and then you grip the ring finger with the index finger. And you're going to have 6 fingers connected. So middle, little, thumb. You're holding on to the ring fingers with the index fingers. So it's that same position you did for the yoni. The only difference is your little fingers are up now, and the palms come together. It's called Tripura. Yeah. Base of the thumb to the heart. Again, if you're not sure what you're doing, you just bring your palms together. It's no big deal. It's the sound and the intention that's most important. Sound and the focus. So focusing on the spleen, it's a yellow light on the left side of the ribs. Sound is hu. Inhaling into the spleen. Surround the spleen with that bright yellow light of fairness, openness. Make the hu sound. Release, let go of any worry, any resentment, any mistrust. Inhaling to the spleen, a bright yellow light. exhaling. Forgive, forget, let go of any worry, any mistrust, resentment. Now releasing your hands back to your knees. We'll finish with the he sound, and it's just what we've been working with the hands up and down as you make the he sound. Yeah? So you're drawing down any excess heat from the head to the heart, from the heart to the belly. So exhaling fully. Hands out, inhale. Hold it. And as you exhale from the head down, to the side and out, inhale. One more. Just join the palms together at the heart as you bow the head. So as you join the organs as a team, connecting back from the heart through all the organs, being grateful and thankful for them working as a team. Keep us alive and healthy. And we're going to release the hands, so it's time to rest. So when you're ready, release your legs. Be grateful for the release, lying on your back. You need cover your throw a pair of socks on or top on. I'll take you through the Adars. So heels together. Hands either side of the navel. Let your feet fall apart. Elbows spread on the floor, let your eyes close. Keep your tongue in position. Inhale to the belly. Exhale to the big toes. Inhale to the big toes. Exhale to the ankles. Inhale to the ankles. Exhale to the knees. Inhale to the knees. Exhale to the pelvic floor. Inhale to the pelvic floor. Exhale to the bladder, just below the navel. Inhale to the bladder. Exhaling to the navel. Inhale to the navel. Exhale to the heart. Inhale to the heart. Exhale to the throat. Inhale to the throat. Exhale to the uvula, back of the upper jaw. Inhale to the uvula. Exhale to the bridge of the nose. Inhale to the bridge of the nose. Exhale to the center of the forehead. Inhale to the center of the forehead. Exhale to the crown of the head. Inhale to the crown of the head. Exhale to a space just above the crown. Focus on the space just above the crown of the head. You relax the jaw, relax the tongue, relax your breath. Inviting that bright golden light of divine consciousness into the crown of the head, illuminating the glands in the brain, the skull. Pituitary, the master gland at the front of the brain. Hypothalamus in the middle, the pineal gland in the back. Illuminating the full brain, the brain stem. Down into the throat, the thyroid glands, illuminated with that bright golden light. Drawing that golden sunshine down into the thymus glands, above the heart itself, the lungs either side of the heart, filling the organs in the chest with the bright golden light. Down the spinal column to the adrenal glands sitting above the kidneys, filling the adrenal glands, the kidneys with that bright golden sunshine. Into the organs. On the right, the liver, the gallbladder. On the left, the spleen, stomach, pancreas, the intestines, large intestine, small intestine around the navel. Down into the bladder, filling the golden sunshine into the bladder. Sexual organs, the ovaries, the prostate gland for the gents, testes, all the way to the base of the spine. Fill your entire inner body with that bright golden sunshine beaming out from the inside to the outside. Knowing, feeling you are protected, you are loved, you are safe. attention back slowly. One at a time, gently place the feet on the floor. The right arm straight alongside the head roll, gently to the right, pausing here.